Hello everyone, in this video we will learn the differentiation of implicit function. But before that we should learn what is called implicit function and what is called explicit function. So explicit function is a function where we can clearly express the dependent variable y in terms of the independent variable x. That is, we can write the relation in the form of y equals to fx. Here, for each values of x in the domain of f, the value of y should be unique. That is, y is uniquely expressed in terms of x. For example, y equals to x cube plus 1, or y equals to sine x, or y equals to x to the power 5 minus 7x cube plus root 2x plus 5, etc. are the examples of explicit function, where we can say that the dependent variable y is uniquely expressed in terms of the independent variable x. But in case of implicit function, the dependent variable y cannot be expressed uniquely in terms of the independent variable x. Here we express the relation by f of x comma y equals to 0. The expression in the left hand side of the relation is also known as a function of two variables x and y. For example, x square plus y square equals to 1 is an implicit function which is also known as equation of a circle. Sine y equals to x square plus y cube plus 3xy plus 1 equals to 0, etc. Here the dependent variable y cannot be written explicitly or uniquely in terms of the independent variable x. Now there is a question. In the third example, we can say that y cannot be expressed in terms of x. But what about the first and second equation? We can write, somebody is thinking that we can write the y in terms of x. So let's see why these two equations are called implicit function, though we can represent y in terms of x. Let's find out the reason for the first case. Y x square plus y square equals to 1 is implicit, where we can write y in terms of x. Now the answer is yes, it's true that y can be represented in terms of x. But the question is, can it be expressed uniquely? Let's find out the answer in the graph. Now this is the graph of the circle, where the circle is passing through the point 1, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 0 and 0, minus 1. Now it is clear that x is lying between minus 1 to 1, including minus 1 and 1. And if x is outside of this range, then we will not get any value of y. Now let us take a point strictly inside this range, means minus 1 to 1. So for that value of x, we are getting two values of y. That is, one is this one and the other one is this. That is, we are not getting a unique value of x, value of y. That is, for one value of x, we are getting two different values of y. That is why x square plus y square equals to 1 is not an implicit function. And also we can write that if we express y in terms of x, we can write y is equals to plus minus root over of 1 minus x square. Now if we take the value of y as either the positive value of root over of 1 minus x square or the negative value of root over of 1 minus x square, then the relation will be an explicit function. That is, the graph of this function is represented either by this or by this, then the relation will be an explicit function. because here for each value of x we are getting a unique value of y. But in case of the circle's equation, that is x square plus y square equals to 1, this is basically the means combination of these two graphs. That is why the relation x square plus y square equals to 1 is not implicit. Similarly, in case of sin y by y equals to x, so if we draw the graph, we can see that for a particular value of x, there are many values of y like this. So therefore sin y equals to x is not an implicit function. Now let us move to our actual topic, that is how to differentiate an implicit function. Now here a relation like f of x comma y equals to 0, this kind of relation will be given to us and we need to find out the dy dx. Now here we will differentiate both the side of the relation with respect to x. So we will get d dx of f of x comma y equals to d dx of 0. Now if there is 0, then obviously the differentiation of this 0 will be 0. But if there be any other form of x and y, we will differentiate that accordingly. Now while differentiating this, all the terms involving only x will be differentiated as usual. Now in case of the terms involving y, we will differentiate it like this. If there be any function of y, then the differentiation of that function phi y with respect to x will be equals to differentiation of the function with respect to y into dy dx. For example, find dy dx if e to the power x minus y is equals to log of x by y. Now clearly this relation is an implicit function. Now here we will differentiate both the side of this relation with respect to x. So we can write d dx of e to the power x minus y equals to d dx of log x minus log y. Since we know log of x minus x by y equals to log x minus log y. Now again we need to apply the chain rule to differentiate the left hand side. Here we will consider x minus y as single term, that is x. Then we will differentiate as if it is e to the power x. So the differentiation of e to the power x is e to the power x, but we will write e to the power x minus y. Then into differentiation of whatever we have assumed as x, that is differentiation of x minus y. Now if we differentiate further, so d dx will be distributed over the subtraction, where the differentiation of x with respect to x is as usual differentiation, that is 1, minus the differentiation of the function of y. Here the function is only a single y. So therefore differentiation of y with respect to x will be dy dx. So we can write e to the power x minus y into 1 minus dy dx. Now let us go to the right hand side of this relation. So first we have distributed the differentiation over the subtraction. Then we all know that differentiation of log x with respect to x is 1 by x. So we will write just simply 1 by x minus the differentiation of log y with respect to x. Now here we are differentiating a function of y with respect to x. So it will be just like differentiation of log y with respect to y first. So what will be the answer with respect to y if we differentiate? That will be a simple differentiation, like if we are differentiating log y with respect to y will be 1 by y into dy dx. So after differentiating both the terms, both the sides, we can write e to the power x minus y into 1 minus dy dx equals to 1 by x minus 1 by y into dy dx. Now we will simplify the expression and put the dy dx one side. So for that we have multiplied e to the power x minus y inside the bracket and then we will put all the terms with dy dx in one side and the other terms without dy dx in the other side. Now we can take common dy dx. Now put this factor in the left hand side. Hence dy dx is e to the power x minus y minus 1 by x whole divided by e to the power x minus y minus 1 by y. Thank you.